Yo, what's up guys? How's it going? This is Kazi from cleverprogrammer.com.
And this is Daniel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful night, morning, whatever time it is, whenever you are watching this, whether you are live or watching a replay of this.
All right, guys. So we're going to be going over quite a lot of things. We have a lot of stuff prepared for you. So we're going to be reviewing some amazing React apps. We're also going to be going over some hot projects on Reddit regarding React, which are super dope. And then I want to share with you guys a few tips on how this one guy got 100 customers with a React app, along with how to ace your interviews. So we have a lot of things coming up for you guys. But before we jump into that, we do want to let you know of something amazing. And what is that, Daniel?
We have a special project we've been working on, and it's going to be dropping on Friday.
Yup. And we're going to be going on Friday. The enrollment actually closes for this. So this thing has currently dropped. This is something that Naz and I, the whole team, we were like thinking about it. And pretty randomly, we decided to just turn it around, make it happen. So we don't know if we're going to do this again, but we're definitely doing this right now. So I want to show you guys this. And we're running a 3-day live React workshop. The link is below if you guys want to click it and check it out. But basically, this React workshop is going to be 3 days long. It's going to be on Zoom, so we'll get to see each other, and you'll get to ask any questions you have. And on this Zoom call over 3 days, it's going to be 6 to 8 hours each day. So it's going to be super, super intense, and it's going to be about 20 to 24 hours of training.
It doesn't get any better than that at all. You're going to be there with us, with other people, and that is really the type of environment that you need to be able to take your skill set with developing to the next level.
That's right. So, yeah, we're going to be going pretty fucking hard on this, guys. So, we're like, I was talking with Naz, and I'm like, dude, we're going to lose our minds. This has been one of my dreams, to just wake up and start doing training from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. I've always wanted to run boot camp style training sessions. And now that we get a chance to do that is honestly, dude, like super, super exciting for me.
And this is as intense as it gets for us, for you, for everyone that is going to be involved of this process. That's why they call it a boot camp, right? Sorry about that.
All good.
This is when you just take a short amount of time and you just go hard as fuck. You know, whatever it is, whether you're developing a skill, physical training, whatever that may be. In this case, we're going to teach you React JS, and we're going to dive deep into that.
That's right. Yeah. So this is going to be pretty intense. So like, make sure, you know, like bring water, bring some type of food. It's going to be full day trainings, back to back to back. And we wanted to make it for you in a way where if you wanted to join the event, and this is something really cool we're doing, you can literally join the event for $0. All right. And only if you love the training and you're blown away by it, then do nothing and you'll automatically be charged. Okay. If you didn't love the training, and you're going to be charged in 7 days. So it's basically a 7-day free trial. All right. If you didn't love the training, then just send us an email and we'll cancel it right away. Okay. So if you came to the training, didn't blow your mind, cool. Just cancel it. You're not going to get charged anything. But if you enjoyed it, then it's just going to send a charge. Okay.
And we're doing this just because like nowhere else are you going to see this type of offer. We just know for a fact the value you're going to get from this workshop, you're going to be blown away. It's going to be 10 times more worth to you than whatever price point we've set up for it already. But we just want to give you that extra encouragement to get in, get started, and get going, which is why we created that offer just for you guys.
Hey, Zaki Talib says, hey, bro, I just joined the workshop, but I can't get inside the group. I got the order email, but not the email verification one. First of all, Zaki, welcome. And don't worry, bro. As long as you text me on that community message, all right, I'm going to reach out to you and I will let you know how to get it, okay? So just make sure you send me a message on community. You might have already done that, actually. So let's see. I don't see you here yet. So send me a message, and, you know, we have already a bunch of students that are in here. So these are a bunch of the students that are... Ooh. Let me see.
Oh, can you focus? Yo, let's go.
So we already got a bunch of students in. So make sure shoot me a message, and then we'll take care of it. Hello everybody. Welcome. This is live. Yes, this is live. Love your headset color. Pumped for the boot camp. Awesome. Cesar says, how much is the workshop? Yo, the workshop is, if you want to pay up front for it and prepay, because we know we're going to blow your mind and this is going to be absolutely amazing. It's $147, so it's like cheap as hell. And if you do the free trial, then it's $0, and then it'll charge you $197, okay? That's it. So click the link below and it'll explain it to you how it works. All right. So with that said, let's kind of jump into today and let's just bring you guys value while we're here. So one thing I do want to say is we're going to be building an Amazon clone in this workshop, and we're going to be building out your we're going to be building it in a way where you can add it to your portfolio, and we'll build your portfolio as well, and we'll just give it to you straight up.
So even for that, the value of what you get out of this, along with how much you learn, is the portfolio with an amazing project for the portfolio, which is probably enough to land you a job. So let me ask you that. $150 if you pay up front, or $200 if you wait for after. Is that worth landing your first job as a freelancer, your first contractor, or your first job as a software developer?
Yeah. So, I mean, that's a huge prop, right? Like if you get these skills and you build these projects on your portfolio, I know a lot of students have landed jobs because of this. So a few fun things that I want to go over with you guys. So dude, check this out. Okay. I saw this earlier today. And this guy, I mean, some of these like I don't even know why people do this. Like this guy built, this is something cool you guys can do too. You just go to Reddit and go like pop in React.js and sort by like top this month. So this guy apparently built a website into a desktop environment. So like this is his website and this is what it looks like.
Oh, snaps. So basically just fold. Oh, damn, bro.
I don't understand what the point of it is, but you know what I mean? Like, what the hell's the point of this? But it's cool. So you can do random stuff like this with React.
Dude, old school games, bro.
It's just like doing dumb shit. Okay. This is pretty cool, I thought. So you know those like Lingo apps? You probably use some of those apps, right?
Yeah, Duolingo or
Yeah, do you use Duolingo?
I used to. I haven't
For
done
what?
it in a while. For learning.
Learning what?
Learning. I was trying to learn German, man.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and then that shit was tough, and I was like, oh, I couldn't be consistent with it, to be honest.
You got out of the dirt.
I went back to the clouds, imagined learning it.
So yeah, like look at this that this guy built with React. I mean, isn't that cool? Like this bubble, how this just
Dude, just something that always fascinated me when I was growing up.
You
that got
personally.
me personally, when I was growing up,
Yeah.
was just the animations, and also when it came to like video games, right? Like whenever you're going through some levels or whatever that was, how did you interact with people, and if they're part of whatever journey your character was going through?
Yeah.
Like how did they know the script, and how all that was just programmed? And then when you got to like Grand Theft Auto, how the random people just did random stuff, you know, like that's
Yeah.
all code, you know?
Yeah.
So when I see any kind of animation, 3D, 2D, whatever that is, I'm always impressed, because I never really dug deep into that.
Right.
But I did more of the coding of, you know, like the press this button, do that, not like actual animations moving in this direction, because all that is manipulation of pixels.
Yeah.
And when you dig into it, it gets pretty intense and it gets pretty crazy. Like it's a bunch of like, in college, you have to take like linear algebra or
Yeah.
like 3D matrices. That's what that really is when it comes to animations.
Jesus.
But just so many people have built on top of that,
Yeah.
that they've made it easy.
Yeah, it's abstracted. Like even Alex Becker recently is like building on coding games now. It's
Is
kind
he
of
really?
crazy. Yeah. Like all his YouTube content right now is like him building coding games. It's insane.
That's crazy.
Somebody said the creative said, Kazi, I've registered, but I can't seem to find the link to join your Slack community. Also, no link in my email. So don't worry, we will fix that. The creative, if you've joined, just make sure you shoot a text message to the community app, and we will take care of you there. Okay. Just let me know what your name is in community. Just shoot me a text. Once you shoot me a text, I will personally send you the Slack link, so it works. Yeah, I know. I built a Amazon clone and got hella interviews. Yo, that's what I'm talking about, bro. Like, if you build those clones, you're gonna get so many opportunities. It's kind of insane. If you tons and tons of students that came and built out those projects that we showed, still to this day message me and they're like, hey, we got a job offer. We got a job offer for this. So definitely keep building those and keep putting them on your portfolio. And this is why we're doing this workshop too, so you can build it and put it on your portfolio.
Yeah, and by the way, out of curiosity, man, if you could let us know where you're able to get interviews, whether that was just like freelancing projects that you got from Upwork or whatever that is, we'd be really interested, man, just because it's awesome hearing what projects like these are able to help people achieve sometimes.
Wow. Aman says, yo, Kazi, I've made my own application by putting together all the things I learned from your clones. Gonna host it today and test it with my dev team. I hope it works well. Gonna send you the hosted link.
We are looking forward to seeing that link.
Yo, that is absolutely amazing, bro. Proud of you. That's awesome. Good work.
For sure, man.
So let's check some of this stuff out.
Sweatable spring enemy.
I mean, if it sucks or we don't like it, we can just move past it, We don't have to talk about it. We have to make sure we like it.
Yeah.
This is cool, right?
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, something this reminds me of was when I was in university and I was developing iOS applications. Mm-hmm. Very often you wanted to find these cool interactive things. Like, for example, something that I remember that was big was
freaking nice.
In Spotify. I don't know if you remember, but it was like a gallery view where you had the thing, you swiped right and you saw like the whole thing.
In
moving.
What?
You like
in what app?
Spotify.
Okay.
You'd see the album picture, you swipe right, and then you see like this carousel just rotating. That's what they called it. And it was just some random dude who developed this third-party library. Like, I ended up getting his library from GitHub to like use it in my app.
Oh wow!
But then later, I don't know, like if the Swift or whatever, the Apple team ended up doing that same library or just made it their own. Yeah. But that became like a standard feature. Like they brought it into the UI kit. And I was like, dude, like this guy created his own thing. Again, doing the animation stuff. That always
and then it became a thing.
Yeah, dude.
That's actually pretty dope.
It just blew up, dude. Like everyone's like, oh my god, the carousel thing. That's freaking sick, man. They started using that.
That's sick. So I didn't know you were doing front end stuff too at some point, or playing around with it.
I played a lot front end when I was doing mobile development. So I did a lot for iOS and Android stuff.
Got it.
Yeah, that was fun.
That's pretty dope. This one I thought was kind of funny. This guy says, I made a ridiculous React app to create corporate culture and indoctrinate your employees. And he basically says your employees aren't going to brainwash themselves. And basically you just put in like a random word, right? So like you put in success and then it says get cultured. And then like it creates like a thing out of success. Standing is a wreck sitting. You saw that?
Yeah. It creates
culture.
Yeah. What are those things called? Like the principles that
it's like just says random shit at the bottom. I love that. What principles of what?
Like a business, like you know how Amazon has their like, for example, Blue Origin had their 12 leadership principles, right? Yeah. Which is like, damn, I'm already forgetting them, bro. Delivering excellence. Damn, bro. I'm blanking now, but like for Amazon, it was like prioritizing customers, being frugal, and specific.
Things, I know those values. Yeah,
the values. That's what it is.
I know.
Yeah, so whatever that was. Oh, only setups, dude.
So guys, check this out. This is like OnlyFans, but for pictures of dev setup. So don't tell anybody that you're on here. It's definitely an SFW, but check it out,
dude. I'm pretty sure people would pay for this, bro.
Yeah, imagine like I have a $5 a month subscription and it's like under like a anonymous name.
Oh, that one's cool, dude.
Just like corporate LLC. It's like, hey, what is this for? Don't worry about it, babe.
Holy setup.
This one actually seems pretty cool. Like this actually, I wanted to look into it because sometimes when you're doing transformations and a lot of things with React, you want to see visually what is happening. So like, for example, when you're doing stuff like this, right? Where you're taking an input and you're mapping it, filtering it, reducing it, whatever the fuck, you get to actually see a visual playground.
That is sick, man.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like those functions, you can actually see what they're doing and you're like, oh, map is mapping it and filter is I mean, you know.
Filter.
So like, I mean, what I'm imagining it's doing here is like getting the even numbers, right?
Yeah.
Mapping is probably just like here, just taking the number and adding 1 to it. And then this is filtering it. And reduce is always the complicated one. But if you learn how to write reduce, you can write these really sophisticated one-liners, which allow you to have those, you know, those like for loops where you're doing incremental value, and then like, so it's like it just lets you write that
in one line. It's super simple. I know exactly what you mean. Damn, bro, this is just throwing me back to a bunch of projects. This reminds me of a cool project that I worked on with a couple of friends. We had to create a context flow diagram, or CFG. I forgot what that means exactly.
Yeah.
But what that looks like is
thirst traps for the devs.
Oh, the only sounds. Yo.
That's what somebody said. We keep going. I'm listening. Yeah.
And if you look at any piece of code,
yeah,
it always has a specific flow.
Yeah.
So what I mean by that is, you know, if the first block is just setting up all your variables or whatever that is, it has to go through all of those lines. But then let's say it hits line 10 that hits an if statement.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's going to go into the if, other times it's going to go into the else.
Yeah.
So what this does is this creates a graph where you say like, all right, lines 1 through 9 or have to get hit, but the minute it hits line 10, it could go to 10 through 13, which could be like the if statement, or it could go through 14 through 16, which is the else statement. So it starts to create this graph, right? Yeah. The code, it showed you these are all the different paths you can take. For example, if you have a for loop, there's going to be some place where you could go back to a certain specific line, right? Or if it's like a if else.
What's the point of this?
So this basically maps out your code, like all the different possible paths that your code can take.
Okay.
So what application?
So what's that's what I was going to ask. Like, what's the actual application of your use case of this? Are you trying to like reduce the complexity by reducing the number of paths, or like if you see a certain number of paths, you're like, whoa, this is way too complex. We need to.
So you could create a visual similar to this, where you see the graph. But I think more importantly, a good thing for this could be when you're testing, right? Yeah. When you're testing your software, you want to make sure you get all the branches. You want to make sure you take all those if statements, right?
Yeah.
So if you run a test that covers the entire graph, you know that you have 100% coverage. If it doesn't cover the entire graph, you could really start to see like,
so you can kind of visually see what you're.
Exactly.
Got it.
Exactly.
That's sick.
But it's cool because you just give it, what we had to do was we gave it like a code that was just thousands of lines.
If you guys have any questions, by the way, keep dropping them in chat. We'll definitely take your questions and we'll try to answer them while we're on here as well.
For sure. And it was just crazy, man. Like you just threw a 1,000-line like project of code and they had to map out this big ass thing with just all these circles and all these graphs of what it would look like.
Damn. Zaki says sounds like a debugging tool.
Yeah, it could definitely be leveraged for that or for fun. You know, if you're weird, you just want the challenge. You're like, let's do it.
Yeah. Awesome. So let's go here. Boom. My first big React project. That's a pretty cool project, by the way, to work on. If you guys have a project like this on your portfolio, this is definitely something that can land you a job. So what I recommend is if you're finding hot trends on Reddit, it's a good sign because it shows you that people are caring about this and this looks good and has a lot of user functionality. You can actually use this to build out a project. Hey, thank you so much for the $20 donation. Whoa, yo, that's sick. Hey. Oh, thank you so much. Really, really, really appreciate you, Yashpal. He says, thanks for the videos. I'm a professional developer feeling motivated to share my knowledge online after watching your videos to start a YouTube channel.
Yo, that's awesome.
Hopefully, I will stop procrastinating and start acting. Keep motivating. Let me correct that right now. Hopefully, or will you actually do it? I'll tell you this. Today, I felt like absolute shit. Okay, that's what I'll tell you. Today was an extremely tough day. My brain was running at 97% processing power capacity. By 12 p.m. or 1 p.m., I was working from 7 a.m. to like 1 p.m., just exhausted, nauseous, hungry, didn't eat. There were a lot of tough problems that we had to tackle, and I just didn't feel good. Then I took a little walk, went on a break, hung out with Nas, and then came back 3 or 4 p.m. And I sat down to talk with Daniel right here and Nas, and I didn't want to do anything, bro. All I wanted to do was just go to sleep or relax, take a break. I promise you, the last thing I wanted to do was work my ass off for the rest of the day and jump on this YouTube live stream and do a live stream. This was the opposite of what I had wanted to do. But now that we're actually doing it, this feels so much better than the alternative of just not doing anything. And I know that once today is over, I'm going to be even more proud of the fact that like I did this and that we did this. So what I'll say is, look, you donated to me and you donated to this channel. I appreciate that. But what I will appreciate a lot more is you actually taking action, okay? So no, hopefully, brother. I want you to do it, and I want you to make a commitment while you're here on this YouTube. What you're going to do, if you can do something today, take a 15 minutes out today and shoot a video with your phone horizontally, like sideways, right? Like you have 10 or 15 minutes. So what can you do today that anchors that commitment? And that would be the best way you can thank me. I'll tell you that right now.
And what's crazy is maybe hearing Kazi say that right now, you're going to feel that spark of motivation. And there's something in your head that's going to tell you, oh, like tomorrow or another day. But just trust me, dude, that motivation is going to be gone tomorrow. That motivation is going to be gone in the week, in 2 weeks, whenever you think it's going to happen. So right now, man, just pull out your phone, start filming, whatever it is. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to get done.
That's right, bro. Just get it done. All right. So that is that. Now, another thing that I found amazing is this, okay? So this guy goes, I seriously love React plus Jamstack approach. Went from knowing zero programming to launching my own web business in less than a year. Just got my first 100 paying customers and really proud and happy that I did this. I just wanted to share. I spent 10 years in a career of branding / advertising and went from knowing no programming to launching my first product in a year. I know a lot of folks here probably experienced this, but for me, this was quite a huge undertaking. So I went to it. And here is the stack that he used, okay? So I'll show you the app first. So here's the app. Focus and structure to get work done. A task manager like no other. I like this part over here. So it's you see how it says give me focus?
Yeah.
And when I hover over it,
that's good, dude.
Right?
That is good.
And basically it's like a task list, but just, looks better and has some fun functionality to it. Can't spell functionality without fun. Here's a stack that he used. So this is, I think, something valuable for you guys where you can check out his website and then also see the stack that he used. So he's using JavaScript and React for the UI. He's using custom CSS with a little bit of Bootstrap. I mean, I recommend you can use Material UI for most of what you're doing. He's using Animate CSS for his animations. So let's see if where are his animations? So let's go to his page. So I'm not sure what he's using it for. Animate.css. Maybe these GIFs are animate.
It could also just be the animation of when you hover over the button.
That's true. Okay.
I don't know how deep his animations are.
So,
dude, like this is so sick, man. Like he did this probably 'cause he's like, oh man, like I'd probably use this,
Yeah.
So he's like, I'm gonna develop this, and then I'm just gonna put it out there.
And like, you got customers. That's crazy.
Yeah, dude. Like even that, bro. Like if he got the 100 customers at $4, $400 a month, it's just like that extra. It's like, dude, you're able to create an amazing product from nothing, from just an idea and hard work and blood and sweat and tears sometimes.
That's kind of insane, dude.
That was one of the things that took me to programming. It was just you're limited by your imagination at some point,
Yeah.
It's like, how far do you want to take something? What do you want to build? How do you want to do that?
Yo, we just got a bunch of new students in the program. So we got BMU, we got Jubble, we got Tessa Developer, we got Zaki Talib, Andy, we got Wise Mickey, Thai Santos, Sky Dialia, and RDev. I just want to say thank you guys. We got Zaki Talib. Whoops. I just want to say thank you guys so much for joining the program. and joining the live workshop that we've put together. If you guys are joining the workshop, just drop a comment and then just say like something like React is lit. All right. React. If you have already joined the workshop and jumped in, then say React is lit so we can actually see that you're in.
I could give you a shout out. Dude, can we do...
Yo, Brian Kim, what's up, brother? He's in YouTube Masters Academy.
What's
Profit
up,
with
Brian?
Python. Let's go, Brian.
Hey.
We're out here grinding.
Grinding.
Over here, Brian, what you see is the YouTube analytics. All right. This is what you're looking at right over here where my finger is pointing. When that drops, that means on this live stream, people are losing attention and not watching the stream anymore. When it goes up is a great sign. So for example, I'm going to move the screen so you can see that we had a little dip and then we made it go up. All right. I watch this constantly to see what type of retention we have. If we're losing the people, boom, we're going to get it lit. So Zaki says React is lit. That means Zaki joined. Vishnu says another thing I want you guys to say, so just so it's clear for everybody else, is just be like, yo, I joined the workshop, okay? I joined the React workshop because that helps everybody else know what you did. But thank you so much. Vishnu for joining, Sartak for joining, Tech Comparison for joining, Rohit for joining, Ayush for joining. It's crazy, right? Ashley, Alex, thank you for joining. Suresh, I appreciate you for joining. Smith, appreciate you for joining. Tomorrow, the enrollment for this 3-day workshop that we're doing closes. All right. Tomorrow, midnight, it closes. And then that's it. I don't know when we're going to do this again. It's 24 hours of training. It's absolutely stupid for me and Nas to do this, but we just thought it would be so much fun. So we decided to just make it so it's like pretty much free. The cost of it is next to nothing. I mean, really, people charge $4,000 to $5,000 for these workshops. So we wanted to make it so price is no barrier. But it allows us to see you're serious, you're willing to put your money where your mouth is, and then boom, we can just get the money out of the way so we can focus on what's important, actually helping you build your career. All right. And we want to make sure the community is high quality. Muhammad says, I joined. Awesome. Surab says, I have completed Amazon clone, Airbnb clone, Spotify clone, YouTube clone, Slack clone, Netflix clone from your channel, and got an internship. Thank you so much. Let's go. Gang shit, bro.
Dude, it's because these projects are real, man. No one else is doing this kind of stuff out there. You're going to learn so much. You're going to build amazing things. It's going to attract a lot of eyeballs. But you got to put in the work.
Link is in description. So somebody just asked me, what's his name? Somebody just asked me, hey, how do I join this? Link is in description if you guys want to join. And the page looks like this. All right. So this is the page. You go to this page and you can watch this video if you want. And then click there to get the ticket. All right. And then you can get the ticket. December 18th, guys, this Friday at 10 a.m. Pacific time. It's a live workshop, and that's when it starts. And it goes through Sunday. Yo, Gabriel, what's up, bro? Thank you so much for the $5 donation.
Let's go.
Dude, we got to be doing this every day. What are we doing here?
Just taking donations. I'm curious, Kazi.
Gabriel, drop your phone number somehow.
Oh, snaps.
Hold on. Gabriel, shoot me a text at, maybe we can give him my number.
The community number?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So, Gabriel, text me at this number, okay?
Yes, sir.
Text me at this number and let me know it's you, bro. And I'm going to give you a call and then we're going to go on YouTube Live, okay? So some of you guys, I want to take you on YouTube Live and have a chat with Daniel and I.
Let's go. Is there anything that we could do right now to sweeten up the offer for those who are ready to commit and pay the $150 up front for the workshop?
Mateus says, I'll give you $5,000 if you teach me to program in 3 weeks. Mateus, you don't have to pay me $5,000. If you come to this workshop, you'll learn how to fucking learn to program in 3 days, bro.
We're
just going 8 hours. So everybody that's there is going to be on a Zoom call. I'm going to be talking to every single person. There's not a single person that won't interact with me. I'm fucking psychotic with this shit. Like, I'm going to be there. I might be there till 10 p.m. I love this shit. So that's why I'm like so excited. I really, really want you guys to join. You know, I want to interact with you and work with you. Yes, Even if you're a complete beginner, this is phenomenal for you. This live is real, Ahmed Zaki.
Sometimes it's too good to be true, man. It looks like a recording. Were we able to get who are we looking for again? Oh, I lost it. It's all good.
Lost what?
I was looking for, was it Benjamin? I forgot who we were trying to get. But yeah, guys, this workshop, we'd never done this before in the history of Clever Programmer. Naz and Kazi were just brainstorming. We had already thought about it before, but they were able to just kind of solidify this and put this together. And it's going to be absolutely insane. I really can't even talk about like the value you guys are going to get. A weekend workshop like this.
It's going to be fun, man. I'm so excited.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be insane. It's just going to be...
Robert Miller says, just found out about your channel a few weeks ago. Confused if I should go to college or do something else. Leaving the army in a few weeks. Robert, I would love to get on a call with you if you want to chat. I popped in my phone number up top. So let me see if I can find it again. Shoot me a message here, Robert, and let's get on a call. Or if you're not scared, just drop your number in here, Robert, and I'll call you right now. Bluetooth. Yeah, let's see here.
Oh, snaps. Trying to reach out to people.
Yeah, so I would love to get on a call with you. But what I will say is this workshop, I think would be your best bet for jumping into and learning how to code. You're going to leave with skill. Like you're going to learn the beginner stuff. You're going to build an actual project you can use. You will be fully immersed in it for 3 days straight. And you will have your answer if coding is for you or not. You're going to be kind of blown away by it. So we're going to be going all in. It's going to be the best workshop on React that anybody's ever hosted because we don't hold back. So it's going to be a ton of fun.
And I think something huge that Kazi said there is in this weekend, you're going to see if programming is cut out for you or if you're cut out for programming. Because to be honest, it just might not be for you if you haven't, gotten really deep into it. So it probably wouldn't be worth getting a whole degree if it's not for you. So you dive in this weekend, go hard, learn as much as possible. We're going to tailor it for people who have never programmed before to go and get all literally as technically deep as they need to learn these things. You're going to know exactly what the next steps are going to be for you after that.
Yep, that's right. I just tuned in. Preston Haley says, this workshop is meant for true beginner programmers. Absolutely. Yes. What exactly is new in this from last 5-day Amazon challenge? So RXBO, a few things that are new. One is it's going to be on a Zoom call. So we're going to be building this live together and you're going to be working with other people. In the Facebook lives, you can interact with me, Naz, and the whole community. You'll be able to interact with everybody. 2, on day 3, we're going to be announcing the opening of our Clever Programmer Coding Bootcamp. This will be a 12-month coding bootcamp with 4 immersive retreats. This is going to be the first place we're going to be announcing it. And so you'll be the first one to find out about that as well on day 3.
Man, I'm so excited for that, dude.
I'm excited as well, bro. Workshop link, guys, is I just popped up the screen. You can read it at the top. All right, top right there. And also, it's in the description below, linked in this YouTube video. Here are some other projects. Now, one thing I want to go into is, would you guys like to learn how you can ace your interviews as a React.js developer or just a web developer in general?
Hell yeah.
You guys want to know?
Hell yeah.
All right. So this is something really valuable that I found that I wanted to share with you guys. Advice on how to ace your React.js interview. All right. And this is with from a hiring manager. So I'm a front-end manager at a large bank here in New York City. And I thought I'd share some advice on how to ace front-end React interviews. I'm putting React.js in quotes because we all know The most competitive jobs don't just look at your React.js skills. For some reason, I'm not allowed to tell HR to give you a study list. I personally don't care that you specifically study the areas that I list out, because if you can come from nothing and study these topics to the point of passing the interview, then yeah, you're probably darn well good enough to work here. Without further ado, let's go. 1. Never just React.js. Love it or hate it, knowing React itself is never enough. So what he says is sharpen your vanilla JavaScript skills. So this is something that I actually agree quite a bit on, where he says everyone is looking for framework agnostic candidates that can actually be successful in multiple paradigms and can code across different frameworks. Do you find this to be true, like as a good skill for developers to be framework agnostic, and why is that?
I totally agree with that 100%. And the reason is because great developers just understand they're really good developers. And what I mean by that is they understand that a computer is just a machine that reads line by line by line, unless you're doing async or multi-threading programming. But for front end, that's mostly what it is, unless you throw in some async. But you can then now manipulate the computer to do whatever you want it to do. Doesn't matter whether it's, React, Angular, because the thing is, those things are going to get outdated at some point in life.
Yeah.
5 years, 10 years, I don't know how long it's going to be, but there's going to be the new UI framework. Who knows? It might be like some VR/UI web. I don't know what that's going to look like, but it's going to be replaced. So if you're just a great programmer in general, you understand programming principles, programming fundamentals, and how things work, then you could easily adapt. And that is what is a huge key here.
That's it. So I agree with that, bro. Like, I actually think that it's really important for people who are good at being a developer. I think they should just be good at problem solving in general. I've found myself constantly picking up any new language or any new framework, and I get really good at it really fast because I just have really solid problem solving skills, and I feel that I can go over to anything and kind of get good at it, So I agree that that's probably not the most important thing.
For sure. And I think in terms of the problem solving skills, for some people, sometimes when it comes to programming, that's just not natural. It feels like they really have to work at that. But the thing is, it's a skill. It's something you can work on. It's something you could develop. You just have to put in the time. You have to put in the practice. You have to keep challenging yourself. And as you develop these problem solving skills, things are going to come a lot quicker. Things are going to come a lot easier. You're going to have a lot of reference experience from your back or from your past.
Yeah.
So that you could just do it again just without even thinking skills. Things are going to come a lot.
Yeah. So what was super cool, I just saw right now, we got 5 more students that actually just joined.
Let's go.
That is so sick.
Dude,
I'm so excited.
This workshop is going to be amazing, guys.
By the way, there are no replays. I just want to say there are no replays for this workshop. So it's 3 days. If you get to join, you get to join and watch it live. If you miss it, you missed it, okay? So just want to let you guys know that.
So show up, get as much value as you can.
Please come.
Yes.
If you can figure it out, please jump in.
And it's going to be better because if you're there live, you're going to get that interaction, right? If you just try to watch the replays, it's just going to be like watching a tutorial, building a cool clone. I mean, you get to build it, but you miss out on being able to network with people. You miss out on being there and be able to ask your specific questions, guys.
So Top Up Dev asks, is it free? It's not free. It's a paid workshop. It does have a free trial just to protect you. If you do that free trial and you sign up by paying $0 up front, 7 days later, if you took the workshop and you didn't like it, in between those 7 days, you can cancel anytime and not get charged anything at all, okay? We'll just give you an email. You send an email there. That's it. Done. If you loved it and you're like, this was freaking awesome and it changed my life and I have a portfolio and I have a project, then just do nothing and it'll automatically charge you. Okay, so we have a free trial, but it is a paid workshop.
And Top Up Dev, like how I already said earlier in this live, I don't know if you missed it, but for the payment of either $150 upfront or $200, if you're able to get a portfolio from that, if you're able to get an amazing clone from that, if you're able to learn all the skills and you get a job from this, is it worth $200 to you? The answer is obviously hell yeah, bro. Like without a doubt.
Yeah. So enjoy it. Yep. Free trial. Ishan says, I'm going to just join your course to watch you. Nice. Welcome. We would love to have you. And once you're in, then definitely come and comment below. I just joined the React.js workshop. Make sure you comment that below right here. All right. And if you join from here, I would be happy to do a one-on-one call.
Dude, I think that'd be freaking sick, dude.
Yeah. So if you join on this call and you let us know that you came from here, from this YouTube live stream, we can actually set up a one-on-one call, like a strategy session for 30 minutes, and we can plan out your next 12 months as a developer and exactly what you need to do to get to $100,000 a year mark. It might take you 6 months or 12 months to accomplish this roadmap, but I can get on this call and give you the roadmap. So like personally designed for you, whether your IT job, you currently have no job and you're unemployed. Maybe you currently have a job where you're making 40 to 50,000 trying to figure out how to get past a 6-figure mark. So we can get on that call and we can come up with that strategy. I would love to do that with you.
Is it for either option, the free trial or the pay, or is it just for a specific, like if they pay up front, then we'll do the one-on-one?
I think let's do if you prepay.
Okay, I like that.
Right? If you prepay, I think it's better for you because you're gonna love the workshop anyway. So you'll save $50 if you pay up front, and then I would be happy to schedule a call with you
guys. And again, the reason why this workshop is a paid one is because those who pay attention, guys. If you just show up and you think it's free, you're not going to take it serious. But if you put some skin in the game, you invest into yourself, whether it's a course, a workshop.
Hey, Chirag says Chirag just joined. Let's go.
Yo, let's go, dude.
That's sick. Call times are 10 a.m. All right, 10 a.m. Pacific every day, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Ishan says, I'm literally shaking that my inspiration said my name. That's awesome. I love it. Okay. Dope. So yes, the call will be live. Yep. Live. All right. So let's go through more of this because I think it's really helpful. So second, he says, know your HTML. So he says, if you don't know basic things like you're not using before or after, then those are like common red flags. So know how HTML works because JSX, even with React, right? When you're writing React, you're writing HTML just like JSX. It's still HTML under the hood. It just lets you write it in a way, where it's like kind of nicer. So make sure you know that really, really well.
For sure. Yeah, that'd be like if you were a basketball player that didn't know how to dribble and get up and down the court. Like you could shoot, but like you can't move unless someone passes it to you, and you don't have those fundamentals, right?
Right. So get those fundamentals right. Number 3, he says, know your CSS. He goes, even if you suck at coding challenges or you suck at HackerRank or LeetCode and you fail the algorithm round, he goes, I will still fight for your hire if you really shine through in your CSS. And he goes, those CSS things like absolute positioning or flexbox or basic transformations, box models, Z indexes, they are really important for you to know and how they behave in context with each other. So if you know those things and you know those subtleties, he will pick you even over somebody who knows algorithms inside out.
And that's huge, man. The reason being, in this world, in this day and age, UX, the user experience, is literally above almost, I mean, obviously there's got to be some functionality, but it's up there in the top because no one's going to show up to your website if it's like some crummy old 1990s, lots of flashing lights type of website. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's got to be something that's nice, that's attractive. Like think Robinhood, think this awesome Llama Focus app that we just opened up.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Developed. It's just like very clean, very nice. Like if this was think of like the 90s, early 2000s website, no one would use this.
Man, this website is beautiful.
It's got emojis.
I'm proud of this guy, man.
Oh,
He's got 100 customers.
How long ago was that post? You think he's probably got more now?
I mean, because of that post, I went up and I signed up the free account.
Snaps.
So it's pretty dope. Yo, Preston just said Preston just joined. Let's go.
That's what's up, Preston.
Preston, I would love to bring you on this YouTube live stream. I'd love to bring on.
Dude, we're trying to bring on people who just joined and no one's responding back. What's going on here, guys?
Yeah, Preston, jump on. Would love to bring you on live. I just sent you the phone number to text in the YouTube chat. So shoot me a text there, and then we can bring you on live. Guys, please stop spamming. I'm going to block you even if I love you.
Did Preston respond?
If somebody wants to become a moderator as well to help out, I would love to make you a moderator. Hey!
Yo!
Ingluser. So let's see if I can actually pop this up. There we go. And let's make it 200%. So thank you for the $5 donation. It says, just came to say thank you to the whole team. Your videos help motivate me every day to get off my dead-end job and pursue my dream career.
Dude, these type of messages are just so humbling to the CP community, the CP team, because it just allows us to realize how big of an impact it is that we actually have. I mean, sometimes we get stuck in our own heads. Like these last couple of days, we're like, oh my God, like the things we're working on. We get stuck. It's really hard stuff. We're trying to figure out what the next thing is. We feel very unmotivated.
Yes.
Very often, you know?
Very unmotivated and very, very often.
And it's these things, these messages that kind of humble us and remind us that we're on the right path. We're helping people out there that are going to be able to make a better career for themselves, get out of their dead-end jobs, and pursue their actual dream career.
This is amazing. I'm saving this. Thank you so much, brother. That made my day. Really, really appreciate you. And I really hope that this definitely does help you get out of it. Zishan says, I joined the course. Let's go. Taiwo says, hey, all, just joined. Let's freaking go.
This is going to be an amazing workshop, guys.
Yo, guys.
And it's all going to be because of you guys.
This is awesome. I want to actually see who's in here. So let's see if they're bullshitting or they're actually in here. Vishwanath is in here. And Hatos. What does it say? Ahi Santos? Something Santos.
IHY, yeah.
And then, Preston Haley. I see Preston Haley.
He wasn't lying.
Not lying. And hopefully it's a he. That's a he name, right?
Yeah. I've only met one Preston, and he was a guy. So, Preston, I'm sorry if you're a girl.
Generator Lamp says, I joined your course. Let's go. Woo! Nice. That is awesome. So excited to have you in there. Man, freaking this live is going to be amazing. I'm so excited. Shovik says, my uncle just got a job and he said, whoa.
Hold up. What?
Yo.
This.
No, Tio. Let's go.
Shovik,
CEO. Shovik says, my uncle got a job. Oh, right here. He says, because of you, it's $90,000 a year. Now I want to learn from you too. Thanks a lot. Holy crap.
Amazing, dude.
Wow.
Amazing, man.
That's freaking awesome. So happy for your uncle, bro. Dude. Computer Click says, let's go. Preston says, I'm a guy. Nice.
All right, Preston.
Preston, did you text me?
Yeah, Preston, text.
Come on, bro.
Get on the phone. We need to talk to you right now, man.
He says, would love to join live. Let's go. Now I'm going to give Preston my real phone number.
Hey, don't share it, Preston. Keep it low key.
Yes, please. All right, here we go. Does this allow me to call?
I don't know. Try it out.
I don't think so. It lets me send a voice message, but not call. So, Preston, shoot me a text at the number I just sent you, and then I'll be able to get on a call with you. Preston says, hey there.
Oh, my God.
Stop spamming, please. I will block you. I can see your messages, and I will block you.
In the rap.
We should do like raps on React and APIs and shit. That'd be sick as fuck.
Dude, we need Frankie.
How about this? After this live, let's just write some lines and like drop like a short 15-second thing.
Do you guys want to see some raps on some React and hooks?
Yeah, what
and components?
Yeah, like what? Let us know like what type of technology you want in there. Like you want Firebase in the wrap, API, React. Choose the technology, and then we can actually like wrap it out. We can even do like a battle. Like you can be React and I can be Angular, you know, and then we can do like a rap battle.
Dude, is he?
Nah, come on. This guy says my auntie got a job because of you. That's fucking. I don't believe that anymore.
Dude, you're both. Tio and Tia.
Gen Z says, Kazi, there's something wrong with the workshop page. There's no CSS. Robert Miller says, I come from a technical background, but not a coding background. Used to be a signal intelligence analyst. Whoa. Would coding fit me? Robert, well, it depends. Like, have you ever coded before at all? Does it interest you at all? One thing I can tell you is there's a wide range of people that I've taught and worked in code, like to teach them coding. I'm not here to convince you that coding is for you, okay? But I've seen a wide range of people do coding and get into coding, from somebody who's a truck driver, from somebody who's really good at chess, from somebody who's an electrical engineer and wants to learn more coding. There are people from all walks of life, from doctors trying to learn coding so they can solve health problems, from scientists trying to learn coding so they can figure out what's happening on different planets and understand how to take data from Mars and calculate shit with it, from people who want to become developers and make apps like Facebook or Instagram. So yeah, there's like many different ways people come about it and people enjoy coding. So all I can tell you is if those people have been able to enjoy coding, I think that if you give it a chance, I think you would really enjoy it. And one thing I just want to let you know is most people think that they won't be able to understand coding or somehow get it. That's not true. That's mostly just because like the people who taught it to you didn't know how to teach it properly or just overcomplicated the hell out of it. If somebody explains it to you in the right way, you can like start picking it up and start doing things in as little as one day.
And it's crazy, Robert. You're really not going to know whether it's for you or not till you get in there, you get dirty with it, you start to code. I mean, like how Kazi just said, I remember the first time I came across coding was in high school, and my teacher sucked. Like my teacher would just show up and be like, hey, yeah, read the lessons, go do your little coding project and turn it in. And it was so not enjoyable that I literally hated coding with the passion. I was like, screw this. Like I left after just one semester. I didn't even finish the whole year. But later in college, I was originally in the electrical engineering path. And I finished like all my lower courses and I took one programming class. And that kind of reignited the interest.
I'm calling Preston. Hopefully he picks up.
Hello, how you doing?
Yo, what's up, Preston? How you doing?
Man, I'm so glad. Right before bed, I just hopped on YouTube randomly, and your video was the first one to pop up on my feed. Yeah. And it's just, I guess the stars just kind of aligned because I can kind of talk to you about what I'm literally doing right now in my job, and this fits perfectly. I mean, I couldn't ask for something better.
Dude, that is amazing. We just want to say I have Daniel with me on here. And I just want to say congratulations for jumping into the React.js workshop. And thanks so much for being on this live, brother.
Not a problem, man. Not a problem. Yeah, man. So like it just kind of worked out perfect because I'm off for 18 days starting on the 18th.
Nice.
I have all 3 days free. And just, you know, I've been in IT now for about 13, 14 years. I work at an oil major company, and I'm actually a lead on a project for ServiceNow.
Nice.
Wow. For operations management. And so while I'm not a developer on the team, I'm actually what's called a track lead.
What's the company called, by the way?
Exxon.
Oh, ExxonMobil?
ExxonMobil.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's go, Preston.
And so I'm a product owner, if you're familiar with like agile terminology. So I'm a product owner for something called ITSM, which is like their ticketing system.
Got it.
And so we're switching to ServiceNow and learning JavaScript, learning React. I'm on a project right now that's going to wrap in a year. And the more technical I can get, it almost guarantees me that I'll be a valuable employee literally for the next 3 or 4 years, just having that skill in and of itself. And so
what skill is that? Like technical React skills specifically?
React skills and JavaScript skills overall. Honestly, just having the ability to communicate effectively and be like a leader and also be technical.
Got it.
That's the most valued person that you can be.
So what is that worth to you, right? So for example, if you say you can stay, if you learn that skill this year and then you can actually have that job for the next 3 to 4 years, what's the monetary gain that you're potentially looking at over the next 3 to 4 years?
Salary, I'd probably say an extra 35 to 55,000.
Wow.
Extra.
Which would your total comp, over at. And so, I mean, at that point, because how you're paid, there's like a whole formula, but I mean, basically you're looking at, if you're making, say, 100,000, you're going from 100 to 150, or if you're already making 150, you're going from 150 to 200.
And do you mind me asking you, how much are you making currently at this job?
North of 115.
There you go. So with
this
learning,
would be a huge thing. Yeah.
So learning these skills might be able to take you from making 115K or 120K a year to potentially 150K or more.
Or more. And as a matter of fact, I'm inclined to say more, because if you have those communication skills, now I'll be able to talk to an entire different audience of architects and process owners and have those in-depth conversations, where right now I may shy away from that because I can't have that kind of conversation. And so it's not just the monetary gain. It's like literally you can be in a role that I wouldn't have qualified for before. And that's huge.
That is massive.
And I think something huge that you talked about there, Preston, is you're starting to think long term, right? Sometimes people just think, talking in terms of monetary, sometimes people just think like, oh, I have to pay, I don't know, maybe $20,000 for this boot camp, and I get a job that's like, I don't know, maybe $80,000 or $100,000 for the year. But they don't think like you, like 3 years, 5 years. Those things add up. If you have a 6-figure job for 5 years, that adds up beyond. If you're able to get a 30% on that, a 50% increase on that for the next 3 to 5 years, those things add up. And that's just the monetary. Like you said, even more the skill that you get from that, the teams you're going to get to collaborate with, the opportunities that you're going to get, just snowball effect into allowing you to be in an amazing position in 5 years.
Exactly. And I will say too that most people in my position, right? Because I'm 41. I don't even count anymore. 41, 42.
Yeah.
So most people that are my age, right? They would think about trying to get this knowledge a completely different way. They would be shelling out $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, probably going to a camp for a week, having the company reimburse them. Yeah. And a lot of people just don't even realize that these kind of resources are available. And basically you're offering this value at a fraction of that cost. It'll show me, like you said, it's going to show me whether this is something that I should pursue further, which I already know that it is.
Yeah.
And it's something that I can start literally like in 2 days. I mean, it's a no-brainer.
That's amazing, dude. I'm so excited to see you on the call on Friday and work with you Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I know Naz would be so pumped as well. Just tell me, how long have you been following Clever Programmer?
I think I first subscribed and noticed you guys, or saw you guys were about 4 months ago.
Yeah, I think I have some. I feel like I remember your name in our live streams. I used to see you pop up, unless I'm mistaken.
No, you're not mistaken. I wasn't super active.
Yeah.
Because I will say, like, YouTube is my primary media consumption, so I subscribe to somewhere in the north of like 800 to 1,000 channels.
Wow.
So like my YouTube feed is insane, but I do it on purpose so that it's kind of surprising. But your channel is one for the last few months where I kind of make it a point to check in weekly or every other week.
Why is that?
And so because the way that my career has kind of been going, I know I need a change. And just the way you guys talk and focus on execution, there's no fluff.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? You have to promote yourself, which I understand, but you're really just about learning and being able to execute on the knowledge you have as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
And you just no frills. You just get right to it, and you're relatable. And so when I see those kind of things, I just jump.
Awesome. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. And last question, Preston, for somebody who's on the fence thinking about joining this workshop, but maybe they're just like on the fence, would you recommend to them, or like what would you say to them to join this workshop?
What I should say is that something I struggled with when I was early, like a lot of people on the call, maybe a teen, maybe in their 20s, 30s, you know what I mean? I've been there. And a lot of times learning something like this, learning a new skill, it may be intimidating, right? And that intimidation will hold you back. And let me just put it to you guys that are younger, as a person that's kind of mid-career, I regret every single time I let something that might be somewhat intimidating hold me back. And it is always better to take the leap and learn than to regret.
Wow.
And if you have someone like you guys that are offering something it's so valuable for such a small price, it's not worth taking the risk of not doing it.
Damn.
You might as well. It's only upside.
Wow.
Dude, that is deep and powerful, man. And Preston, we really appreciate you opening up, man, like being that vulnerable. But if that's your truth that you're speaking, man, I applaud you for like going on live and speaking that, dude. That is so amazing. You're such an amazing human being, brother.
Thank you, man. Thank you. You guys are the amazing ones. Thank you for offering this service. And I'll be there, man. I have to look. I got that email, the follow-up email. I'm going to take the following action, see everything I need to do to get prepped for the session. And I'm super excited.
Awesome. So yeah, in there, now that you're in the workshop, make sure you make a short video. It doesn't have to be more than like 30 seconds to 1 minute long. And like why you joined this workshop. So some of the things you even told us today here, you can say some of those things. But yeah, drop that in the Slack channel so then other people can get to meet you and know who you are. So me and Nas can see who you are. And then on Friday, we're just going to get rocking and rolling. Okay, brother?
Awesome, man. And if anyone wants to follow me, I'm on LinkedIn, Preston Haley, PrestonHaley. For anyone that's, trying to get into a technical career or just, wants to kind of expand their network, I'd be happy to chat with anybody.
Awesome. Feel free to drop that in YouTube chat as well so people can see it, okay?
Certainly. Thank you, guys.
Take care. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
Guys, you're going to be networking with people like Preston. You're going to be networking and getting to work with people that are just as awesome as Preston. He already works at ExxonMobil. Like he said, if you want to get into a technical career, hit him up. That's the type of people you're going to meet in this workshop. So if you're like still thinking about whether it's worth the value or not, I'm going to ask you again, $200. Is that worth getting in front of the right person that can help you to land a job in the technical field? Is that worth getting noticed by a recruiter who can hire you into a 6-figure developer job?
That's right. Dude, that was fun.
Dude, that was Preston's awesome, bro. Hell yeah, dude.
That was really cool. I want to talk with more people on these calls. She won. Okay, never mind. I was gonna read somebody's message, but I
how many more
read it.
How many more have joined since?
I want to see. So, I think this thing takes a second to update.
Okay,
but I know that a couple of people joined.
Oh yeah.
So we'll see this thing update, or maybe nobody joined.
Maybe
I'm just making it.
Maybe nobody likes us, man.
But we'll see. But yeah, that was really fun to be able to talk to somebody. I want to definitely do a lot more of that. If you guys like that, and if you guys enjoyed the conversation with Preston, drop some love in the comments below and let us know, because we want to see that you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, then we want to keep doing more of those things. If you don't like it, then we want to pivot and do something else. So let us know. Did you enjoy it? And if you did, smash that like button so this video goes out there. Don't just sit here and do nothing. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already so this video can go out and this channel can grow. All right? I call this conditional love. Once you do that, you get my love.
Ooh. I already did it. That's why I get Kazi's love.
Yeah. Awesome. Definitely React.js is good for any backend. I mean, React.js is not that much backend. It's mostly front end, but yeah, you can use React.js and Firebase and things like that and then make it work. There's some other couple of cool projects here as well that I want to go over. And guys, tomorrow, just want to let you guys know, tomorrow the enrollment closes. So take advantage. Jump in the program. The link is in the description below. And you guys heard Preston. Take the chance, jump in, and let's keep going over some of this stuff. And I want to see if something catches my eye, and I want to share it with you guys. I made a React, just like Twitter, but with your own handwriting. Okay.
Oh, dude, with the bro, dude.
Which one? Together with my brother?
Ooh, how cool would it be if your brother coded and you guys both coded a project?
Dude, why don't we code something?
Dude, we should code something, bro.
Just for fun. Like, just for shits and giggles.
Like the llama application, dude. Like, he did it for his phone, probably like some sort of productivity thing. You know what I mean?
That'd be really cool.
Nas is down for sure.
Yeah, like just some fun project, right? Like, imagine that we get Kyle to record us and we just spend 8 hours and let's just see what we do.
Oh, a little hackathon?
Yeah, like a hackathon.
All right, dude, I'm down for that.
That'd be sick, right?
Let's go, Nas. Sneeze if you could hear us.
We just thought about it, Nas, and we're like, we just came up with a random idea, and we said, how about if we do, I was like, yo, let's just sit together one day and just code for like 7-8 hours. And he's like, oh, dope. And he's like, Nas would be down for that. And then we thought, yo, what if we just got together, and he came up with the idea of like hackathon. We just did a hackathon. Kyle recorded it, and then he vlogged it, and we put it up on YouTube. Would you be down?
Yeah.
All right.
Nas is always down,
fucking
dude.
hyped.
Nas is always
Nas
down,
is so
dude.
excited.
He never
I
lets
love
us
it.
down. I love him.
Nas is in the back grinding away at the workshop training. So he's going to be up today until 2 or 3 a.m. Tomorrow he's probably also going to be up until 2 or 3 a.m. And I'm going to work with him right after this live on the actual training material. He's right here.
What's up, guys?
So what are you working on right now, Nas?
I'm working actually on the Amazon clone. I'm making sure that it looks amazing and that you guys have a project where you will learn so much. And not only that, that will also attract a lot
Both
of
of you
potential.
need to be a lot closer to the mic.
What?
I'm
A
sick
lot
of this
more
shit.
potential. A project that will attract a lot of potential jobs. How does that sound? Really good. Good? Good.
All right.
And making sure that you guys have homework and that everything is prepared. Fuck. Making sure that you guys have homework and that everything is prepared for you to completely complete this project, guys. I'm so pumped you have no idea.
There you go, guys. So that's what we're working on. He's going crazy at it, and I'm gonna join him too.
I have a lot of monster in my blood right now.
So after this live stream, I'm gonna be working with him on this as well.
We might even give sneak peeks.
What if we like start learning like React live and coding shit up? You know what I mean?
Dude, I think it'd be dope if we look stupid in front of people so they realize
That's what I'm
and
saying.
they don't have that like fear of looking stupid. learning
That's what I'm
something new.
saying.
Yeah,
That's the
that-
best part. Be the most genuine.
let's, dude, we got 2 hours. Let's fucking
That'd be fun, right?
yeah, dude.
That'd be dope. I don't know. Would you guys like to see that? You guys like to see us struggle?
Yeah.
Mega course for us students. Siddhar says, how high are you guys?
I was gonna come up with something clever, but that didn't happen. Clever programmer.
Clever. Yeah, it was. Node.js and Firebase are the same thing. No. Is the workshop free? No.
Hey, gosh, yo, that emoji's funny, dude. A little dab.
I love that. Hey, we just got 25 PHP.
Yo, PHP, the programming language.
Yeah, we got 25 of it. Let's go. Thank you so much. Let's see if anybody else messaged us.
Yo, if you guys joined, hit us up on the community. We want to do a live call with you guys right now because it would be awesome to talk to you guys, get to know you guys, see why it is that you guys want to do this workshop, because it's going to be absolutely life-changing if you do it for the weekend. 3 days, guys. It's going to be awesome.
I didn't know Christina was on our community platform.
Why, dude?
She's like, is it for web developers? What if she joins?
No, we're teaching dancers now as well.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
We're closing everybody, bro. We got...
You know, it's just like, I don't know, like, how dope would it be? I was thinking today, and like, I was talking with students today from PWJ. How is this? Are you just turned it down?
No, I turned mine off because you're sometimes too loud. So.
Okay. Yeah, I just wonder, like, how dope is it that you can put so many hours of work in 3 days and have a fully complete crazy project? This would normally, like, literally, I was talking to students, this would normally take you days, weeks, months sometimes to do, right? But the cool thing of like sitting down and just focusing nonstop for 3 days to complete something epic that could potentially change your life, like that to me is so exciting, guys. Like, because at the end of the day, if you do focus and just challenge yourself, it's like think of this as this. It's literally like a challenge to you. It's like a challenge for yourself. Can you do it in 3 days? I know you can, and you will, because we're going to be there to support you. But the best part is literally just finishing something in 3 days, and then you will have it for a lifetime. That to me is dope. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna get back. Have a great day. I'll see you guys later. Love you. Bye-bye.
That was Nas.
That was Nas. I agree with the statement of, if you, like, for example, right, what do most of us do on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday? Some of us watch Netflix and chill and relax, and before you know it, the weekend is over. Now, what if on that same weekend, like, one of the things that I would pitch to my clients, they would pay me, like, one of the clients would paid between $10,000 to $25,000 for 3 days, because I told them, look, these 3 days you're gonna do fucking nothing, but in these 3 days we could just build a full product for you and launch it. And he was like, okay, let's do it. The same thing I feel here. Most of us on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, they just pass and nothing happens. On this Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you get to completely change your career as a developer and launch your career and just kickstart the hell out of it and potentially get a job with it. So that's kind of the crazy thing about it.
And why do we say you could literally kickstart your career? That's because what you're doing this weekend is you're going to build a bunch of assets, right? An asset is something that you could leverage to help you make money, to help you move forward in life, whatever that is. So what are these assets? You're going to build an amazing Amazon clone here. With that, you're also going to learn how to do React.js. You're going to develop those skills that are basically an asset. You're going to develop a portfolio, which you could show to potential people that might hire you. That's another asset. You're going to build a network of like-minded individuals, people who are just trying to level up their game, people who aren't spending their weekends watching Netflix, but on this workshop. These are types of assets that you're going to have by being part of this workshop and going up, showing up and playing all out in this workshop. With those things, that is how you get to jumpstart your career.
Yep. This app is pretty cool. ProjectHome.app. Let's see if it's actually live. Project Home.
Looks like a dope Airbnb.
Oh, it's live.
Oh, shit, dude.
Project Home is the only housing group you need. We built Project Home out of pursuit of the current products on the market. We simply want to solve a rental property search, and roommate search should not be isolated. Oh, wow.
Oh, so roommate search with apartment renting type searching. Dude, this, again, just creating software to solve a pain point, right? Like someone probably was like, hey, oh, Seattle, nice. Someone.
Wait, hold on. Let's just figure out what's going on here.
What options
ready
we got?
to move in?
Maybe it's not.
So hold on. Is this working? Okay, so what am I doing? So 100 to 5,000. That's a pretty big range. Available from. Should I pick it? Okay, sure. Right? Is that fine?
Yeah.
Search.
Oh shit.
Lovely studio in Soma. What's Soma?
I know Soto. I don't know where the hell Soma was. It's
that,
probably south of.
Is that in Seattle?
Probably.
All right. How about let's change it to Los Angeles so we know maybe some of the stuff. Wait, it still says Soma.
It's a trick. It's just there's no real functionality to it.
I think it's San Francisco, California. I see.
Yeah.
Oh.
They're just showing us how awesome this UI looks, which I think it looks pretty freaking clean.
It's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I was excited, man. I was like, yo, I'm moving to LA. Let's find a place for me, dog.
That's a good project. I mean, if you have it, you might be able to land a job with this.
For sure, dude.
It's a pretty, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of UI interaction here. It looks super clean, super awesome. Definitely would stand out in the portfolio, man.
This is cool. Let's go back. So Project Home, this is good.
Hell yeah.
You guys can definitely model this.
Mm-hmm.
Build it out as one of your projects. I want to see if there's something else that's also fun. I wrote a massive list of common React interview questions with eloquent examples. In this epic 5,000 list.
Hey, plug.
My God. Yeah. Oh, Scrimba. Scrimba is awesome. You get to learn React like live.
Oh, shit.
It's actually pretty dope.
Like, you have a coding area or what?
Hmm?
What do you mean you get to learn React live?
You get to learn React. So when you're watching videos, right? Oh, you've never seen Scrimba?
I haven't seen Scrimba.
Oh, it's freaking ridiculous, dude. Let me show you some stuff. So let's go to Scrimba.com, right? Watch this. So let's just start your journey and let's pick. All right, let me just sign in. I'll sign in with GitHub.
It's successfully logged in.
Why is it logging in with Nas? All right, whatever. It said successfully logged in?
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. So now I'm in. So this is what I wanted to show you, okay? So let's say that we go to working with APIs, right? And let's just pick any lesson and let's go to responses. What the fuck? So let's just find, I'm just trying to find like a,
There's a free one.
they have a bunch of free ones. So check
Hey
this out.
everyone, and welcome to 3 Things, because we are going to build a React movie search app, obviously. And basically what fun feature.
Oh, gotcha. So you build out a project. They have the tutorial videos for you.
So,
it's like almost as cool as the clones we have.
no, but here's the cool part about it. It's
Coincides with the code that I/we write together. So I think this part we're going to talk to.
how do I get to the next
Oh,
video? You get what's happening?
Yeah. You can actually run the code here, set up the console. Dude.
Hey, this page is for getting hot apps that use late.
So
That is dope.
I don't know why I can't see any videos where.
All right, so now we are
Okay.
arrow syntax here to get that arrow function. Movies function.
So he's screen recording here, right?
Yeah.
I just paused his video and I can actually now code right there. That's what the fuck I'm saying, bro. So like, look, I can just code right there. Video is paused. As soon as I start playing his video.
And I think I've got a typo up here that should be search movies.
So like I can go search movies and write that. And I can run the code too and see what happens.
The capital M.
That's nuts.
Dude, this is mind blowing, bro.
That's what I'm saying. So you can actually pick up so much from doing this. Because of the live environment.
I'm just trying to think of how the hell that's programmed. Like they literally have to match whatever is in the video at the typing speed that they have, because at any moment you could press on it and it switch over to the what do we call this? The code area.
Yeah, code editor.
The code editor.
Damn, bro.
Damn, bro, it's been a while.
Yeah. Shloka says just join right now. Let's go.
Yo. If you just joined right now, let's try to get someone else on the call. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, if they join, they'll message me.
My money.
They know how to message.
My money. Hey, bro, I want to know where your motivation comes from. Yo, you want to answer that one?
Where does my motivation come from?
Pudgy.
So, it's a tough question. I mean, I just like doing shit. Like I enjoy doing shit. And yeah, like the whole world feels kind of like a playground to me. So it's fun and it's exciting, and I always just want to be exploring new opportunities, new things that are happening. Now, as I'm growing older, my motivation is also coming from my team that I have, my friends that I have, my girlfriend. My motivation comes from making sure that my team is taken care of. That's kind of like sometimes external motivation, and a lot of other times just my main source of motivation, honestly, is I'll pick things that I don't know if they're possible or are extremely challenging, and then I just think, and I'm like, holy shit, can I do this? Can we do this? Can we pull this off? I don't know if we can do this or not. I'm going to wake up tomorrow and I'm going to check it out and see if we can do this or not. So a lot of my motivation actually comes from not knowing if something is possible and then putting in the work to do it, which is why a lot of times I even like coding, because I'll pick a project that I'm not sure if I can do or we can put together a complete, and then we get to work, and the whole time I'm just thinking, are we going to get this done or not? And then from there, figure it out.
And then when you figure it out, just like amazing.
It's the best thing, yeah. But it's like the journey of figuring it out is what's absolutely incredible. That's the part that I actually really enjoy. All right, guys. So, few things. We are about to go. We're about to go work more on the workshop. So we make sure that when you guys get into the React.js workshop that is in the description below, we can actually help you out and just put together an amazing training. So we're going to go work on the workshop right now. What I want to see from you is you jumping inside of the program, the React.js 3-day intensive workshop that we're doing live. It is something that there's going to be no recordings for. We've never done anything like this. I don't know when we're going to do it again. It's going to be over a Zoom. You're going to get to interact with me and Naz. Even if you're a complete beginner, this is for you. And in these 3 days, here's what's going to happen. On day 1, you're going to work on building an Amazon clone. All right. We're also going to give you the web developer roadmap for 2021. So that includes all of the technologies you need to know, how much time it takes to learn each of them, what's the salary expectation of a React.js developer. All of those things we're going to tell you about. On day 2, we're going to go further into the Amazon clone and we're going to complete it. We're going to give you a full-on portfolio on day 2. We're going to have you take your Amazon project and put it in that portfolio so your portfolio is ready to go. And then we're going to do an intense Q&A session with Naz and I. Then day 3, we're going to be announcing and opening up our coding bootcamp. All right, this coding bootcamp is going to be something incredible. It's going to be a 12-month online coding bootcamp with 4 retreats. We're going to announce the opening of that on day 3, and we're going to share everything together with you. So that's what's in store. I hope that we see you on board. I hope that you sign up for the training in the description below and jump in. I would be super, super pumped to see you. Don't not do it. If you've been following me or this channel at all, you're going to regret it. You're going to kick yourself later. We're not doing this again anytime soon. So take advantage of this. Jump in. It's at a stupidly cheap price. I know so many people who are way underqualified than what we offer and are charging $5,000. I saw somebody, I swear to God, charging $4,900 for like a 3 or 5 day React workshop. Way underpriced. Okay, this is way underpriced. So the price of this is going to go up if we did it again, probably $500 or $1,000. So you would be so silly to not join this because we're going to give you our heart. We're going to give it our all. We're kind of psychotic. We don't care. We want to just provide you value. We want you to get jobs, your uncles and your aunties, and we want you to crush it. So show up, sign up now. Click the link, stop watching this video, click the link, go and sign up for this 3-day React workshop, and then we're going to work with you and we're going to change your life. It's that simple. So go do it. Go do it right now. And with that said, do you have anything else to add?
No, man, you absolutely crushed it. You summarized it. Nothing else to add. If you don't do it, you're missing out. And sometimes you got to take that leap of faith, trust in yourself that you can do it and get it done.
Get it done. That's it. So guys, that's it. Thank you so much. This is Kazi.
And this is Daniel.
I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to smash the like button if you did. Subscribe to the goddamn channel if you haven't already. And as always, we will see you
in the next one.
In the next video.